Hi everyone, welcome back to our video series on the new digital SAT verbal section. Don't forget to follow us and comment below on additional content you'd like to see. All right, so we have a writing question for today, and based on our answer choices, we can see that the difference between them is going to be our punctuation, and then also too, we have A and B with just the punctuation difference, and then C and D also introduce the word while, so we can consider whether or not we need the word while in our passage here. So as we're reading, we're going to be thinking about the sentence construction, what sort of punctuation, and do we need the word while to kind of connect the ideas that we see. So we have over 20 years ago, in a landmark experiment in the psychology of choice, this professor set up a jam tasting booth at a grocery store. The number of jams available for tasting varied. Some shoppers had 24 different options, others only 6. Interestingly, the shoppers with fewer jams to choose from purchased more jam. All right, so thinking here, the first question we can ask ourselves is, do we need the word while, or do we already have kind of this contrast set up in the sentence for us already? So we have the number of jams available for tasting varied. Then we have some shoppers had 24 different options, others only 6. So it doesn't quite make sense. If we had the word while there, it would be, while some shoppers had 24 different options, others had only 6. Like we would have had to set it up a little bit differently if we wanted to use the while there. So we're going to get rid of options C and D because we in fact already know this contrast exists just from the sentence as it exists so far. So then our two options, we have either a colon after varied or a comma. We know a colon typically introduces an example, an explanation, a definition of some kind. So here we're thinking about the number of jams available for tasting varied. And then we have a description of how they varied, kind of the different shoppers and how many jams they had to choose from. So in this case, it does actually make sense to have our correct answer be A here with the colon, again, introducing that example following the independent clause. All right, so A is our correct answer. Follow us for more.